we have to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. And one of my early books was this one, okay? The Truth About Nutrition. And it's about, I don't know, 150 pages. And it really goes into nutrition in a great way. It's very easy for somebody, if you got a sixth grade reading education, you can read it, okay? And it's, what should I say? And, well, what can I say? But it's a great little book. It goes into the truth about nutrition. Okay, and let me read what it says on the back here.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
And
Yeah. Because there's not that. You want any more? Oh,
here we
no,
go.
I got-
As most of the world gets sicker and sicker, there is a select and growing group within the population who are healthier, looking younger and living longer with fewer aches and pains. This group is following the advice and research of a unique doctor who is trained not only in human medicine, but also animal health as well. Dr. Wallach is on a mission to help save people live to be 100 years old and beyond, and he now is prepared to reveal his secrets of longevity and the truth about nutrition. Okay, that's on the back cover. Okay, and so everybody needs to get this book. Okay, goes into a lot of health secrets. And then now we got the book Metabolic Syndrome. This goes back 200,000 years ago when there was cave people. And then 2,000 years ago, when the old Bible was first printed or written, I guess it was first written. And basically, it talked about people who lived a long time, people who lived in the land flowing with milk and honey, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows about the land flowing with milk and honey. And they thought it was a mysterious thing, but it was usually those places were at the base of mountains, and the glaciers were grinding up the rocks, and the rock dust was white and it would come down in the streams, and it made the stream full of the rock dust to look like milk. So it was the land flowing with milk and honey that people lived the longest because they're getting all those minerals. Okay, that's the metabolic syndrome. And so right now, 1/3 of the American population, get this, 1/3 of the American population has the metabolic syndrome. It is a sickness of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. And then there's about 40 other diseases. They're not fatal, but you wish you were dead because they make you sick and miserable and you can't function and do everything like that. So the metabolic syndrome, everybody needs to get this book and follow the sort of instructions. And then the book, it's all in your head. This is only, I don't know, like 30 pages. And it goes into osteoporosis of the skull, which causes problems. Okay. You've seen this many, many times. The top picture is of a normal skull. They've taken the top of the skull off at autopsy and it's showing the brain, but it also shows that the skull is a 1/4 inch thick. The bottom picture is also a picture of a skull, but they've taken the top of the skull off and the camera's looking at the brain, but the skull is 1.5 to 2 inches thick because it has osteoporosis. Okay. There's 12 pairs of cranial nerves in the spinal cord that come out of the brain. This is 1/2 of the brain showing 12 of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves. And it goes to, each one of those nerves goes to a leg or a belly or a heart or something. And it tells you what each of those do. And then on the other page over here, okay, each one of those white bars and gray bars is a chapter in the book. There's a chapter for each of those 12 pairs of cranial nerves, okay? And so everybody needs to get this book and read this book, okay? This is extremely useful, okay? Then this one, the Wallach Resolution, okay? The Wallach Revolution, okay, also talks about vitamins and minerals and cultures that live a long time. And what it is they do is different, and where they live is different, okay? And what should I say? In 1982, Dr. Wallach switched his focus to human biology and became a naturopathic physician, and has found that there's 90 essential nutrients your body must consume each day because our soils are depleted, and all the soils all over the earth were never the same. You got veins of gold and silver, you got veins of iron, you got veins of zinc, and so on. And there's a few places, the land flowing with milk and honey, okay, these are the places where people lived a long time because they had at least 90 minerals, including the 75 minerals that we need, okay? And of course, it talks about very simple diseases: asthma, arthritis, heart disease, ADD, ADHD, cancer, seizures, diabetes, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, obesity, eczema, and hundreds more, all in this book, okay? The Wallach Revolution. So everybody needs this book. I don't know, it's 150 pages, something like that. And then the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. The book, there's a CD that goes along with this book, okay, by the same title. And then there's also this more recent, okay, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. This is let me put something down, okay. Okay, this is a DVD. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes long. It goes into everything that the human body requires. And this is a picture of the label on the DVD, 2 hours and 8 minutes. It's really, really well done. And people can play this in an auditorium, in a church, in a big place where there's 50, 100, 200, 500,000 people. And that's what this is for, okay? These are available to you, okay, through the bookstore, okay? Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Someone should go to jail, okay? All right. And of course, Dead Doctors Don't Lie again. The DVD, which I just showed you, the book, okay, and also the CD. And it's one of those things where there's another book, okay? There's another book. Let's see here. Somebody should go to jail, I guess. Any rate, this is one of those things where it shows that there were, at that time when this book came out 12 years ago, there was 40 million okay, of these books sold, 40 million sold of this book all around the world as audio tapes, okay, as audio tapes. And then the CD came out and we sold something like 30 million of the CD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And then this book, okay, I don't know how many millions we've sold of this book, okay, at this point. And so it's one of those things where you should get these things because it only costs you, 10, 12 bucks or whatever it is. And then Immortality, chapter 11, goes into the stuff from 200,000 years ago when people were, what should I say? They were getting their minerals and they didn't have all these terrible diseases we have now. Okay, so Immortality. And then the book Epigenetics, that's kind of self-explanatory. It replaces the theory of genetics. Now, genetically, when a couple has a baby, they pass on the hair color, eye color, skin color, whether they're a boy or girl, that's it. Everything else is nutritional. Everything else is nutritional. Okay, so everybody needs to get this book. This got 500 pages in here, all these diseases that are caused by nutritional deficiencies, and doctors want to tell you they're genetic. No, they're not genetic. And then one of my most commonly, what should I say, sold books, okay, people like this particular book, is Let's Play Doctor, okay? And this book goes into some of the more common nutritional deficiency diseases, such as anemia, diabetes, high blood pressure, liver problems, heart problems, brain problems, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we've got the I-26, okay, which rebuilds the brain and the spinal cord when you have demyelinating diseases of the brain and spinal cord. Okay, that's all in here. It's one of those things. And so if you buy these books, we got a educational brochure that goes into the cost of all these books, and there's maybe 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs on each of these books, tells you what's in them. Okay. And then it's one of those things where if you buy 10, you get a significant discount of about 25 or 30%, something like that. Okay, depending on the book. So again, educational books, CDs, DVDs, and on the back, it goes into the CDs and DVDs and tells you the titles and what's in them. Okay. And so this is something you're not coming in here and having to make up stuff. There's so much information. There's so much information. And again, we have the CDs, we have the DVDs, we have the books. And of course, we have the flip charts. The flip charts, I like, page 24. It goes into like, I think 20-something diseases on this page, but there's more of this. And so it's in other books, okay? This is from Johns Hopkins Medicine. Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Huntington's, chorea, frontal temporal dementia, Bell's palsy, cervical spondylosis, optic neuritis, Charcot-Marie tooth disease, Guillain-Barré syndrome, neuromyelitis, myelin, oligodendrite stuff, transverse myelitis. Okay, all of these things are due to nutritional deficiencies. And doctors wanted you to believe that these are all due to bad genetics. Okay, all of these diseases of the brain and spinal cord are nutritional deficiencies. They're not genetic in any way, shape, or form. And so we have brought this attention to the world through this flip chart. Okay, and let's see here. You get the right, here we go. Page 27 of the flip chart, okay, is a story of Madeline O. That's the first initial of her last name. If we were to give you her last name, okay, she'd have 1,000 people on her front step every day because she had, okay, Parkinson's disease. I don't know, 10, 11 years, whatever it was. And we got her going, to make a long story short, we got her going because she approached us. Can you help me? And okay, and one of her relatives called, can you help her? So we got her going on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. We got her going on the glucogel. We got her going on the, let's see here, I-26. Okay, got her on that. And in 2.5 months, she didn't have this disease anymore, didn't have Parkinson's disease anymore after like 12 years. Okay. And so her story, in her words, are highlighted in yellow on the right-hand side of that page 27 of this flip chart. And on the left-hand side of the page, there's a page and a half from medical doctors who can't believe because they thought this was a genetic thing. Was able to get rid of somebody, disease, Parkinson's disease, when they were at their terminal stage. And in 2.5 months, she doesn't have it anymore. And she's running around the world lecturing and telling people about her good fortune. Okay. So this is one of those things where it's very well done, I have to admit. Okay. And so it's one of those things where another thing I like in the flip chart, there's another, I've got 2 or 3 of the flip charts laying here, so I don't have to flip through all the pages all the time. This is me getting an award, okay? Okay, it's the recognition for work long overdue, the 2011 Klaus Schwarz commemorative medal. A biomedical research pioneer, Dr. Joel Wallach, DVM, ND, spent more than 40 years in the field of veterinary medicine, observing and researching the effects of individual nutrients on animal health before becoming a naturopathic physician in 1982. Today, Dr. Wallach is renowned for his groundbreaking research in the health benefits of selenium and other minerals. He currently dedicates his time to lecturing throughout the world on the therapeutic benefits of vitamins and minerals, and lobbying on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration on behalf of the dietary supplement industry. Okay. So these things are available to you. And if you can show this to, say, 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 people in your kitchen, you can show it to a class in a classroom. You can show it to 1,000 people in an auditorium. Just use the right projection material or equipment, and we can save the world. Okay, Youngevity has the potential to be able to save the world because we have the information, we have the products. It's just a matter of getting the information out there and teaching people how to properly use the products. Okay, so that's why I went that direction as opposed to treating 2 or 3 people every day. Okay, I figured I better get this information out there. And so there's been many, many people helping this. Of course, we got many people who've done it. Dr. Milan, Shar, and so many people. I'm not going to go through the list. I should make a list and go through the list of about 50 people who've been, what should I say, stellar in getting this information out there. Okay. Okay.
The Healthy Body Star Pack, the premier nutritional set of all of Youngevity. This contains Dr. Wallach's 90 essential nutrients. It is his 50 years of research in showing that when you feed your body the foundational fundamental nutrients that it needs on a daily basis, it's going to have incredible health. Now, the Healthy Body Star Pack has 3 products. It has the Beyond Tangerine, which is your multivitamin, multi-mineral, amino acids, probiotics. It has the Beyond OsteoFX, which is your bone and joint, cartilage, to ligaments and tendons. This has your calcium and your magnesium and other things. And then you have your essential fatty acids, your omega-3, your omega-6, your omega-9. Really hard to get from foods, but you get it from the Ultimate EFA+. So these 3 nutrients combine in a very comprehensive fashion to give you all the nutrition that you need. So you can take this various times during the day. I like taking my BTT first thing in the morning. I mix it with 16, 22 ounces of water, as much water as I can because I love the hydration, but you can put it into 8 ounces. It doesn't matter how much water that you put it into. It's all about you enjoying the nutrition. Secondly, the essential fatty acids I take with my food because it's always great to take healthy fat with other food that has healthy fat. You get better absorption. And then the Beyond OsteoFX I take at nighttime, about 30 to 45 minutes before I go to bed, because those minerals also help with better sleep. So this is a really great nutrient set that is for everybody. You can take it either by weight or you can take it by the degree of health issue that you have. So if you're dealing with some health issues, you can take more of it because we all know the more nutrition that you get, the greater health that you will have. And lastly, you want to make sure that if you're sensitive to taking nutrition, that you do it slowly. So you may take half of a dose for the first 7 days, and then you may build up to a full dose later on. It's okay. It's just getting to that full dose at some point and making sure that you are working with your body and making sure that it's acclimating all the way through. So enjoy your Healthy Body Start Pack.
Introducing our most advanced nutritional support, 3.0 Rise and 3.0 Restore by Youngevity. This all-new 2-part formulation builds upon almost 30 years of research and success of our legacy nutrition products. This is BTT 3.0, but with a new identity, to highlight the inclusion of targeted support ingredients for an even more robust supplement. The new 3.0 Rise and Restore boosts health around the clock, using time-duration nutrition for better absorption and utilization of each ingredient. This dual system goes beyond vitamins and minerals to provide targeted support for things important to all of us, like cognitive health, stress defense, mood wellness, and more. Designed to be taken specifically in the morning and evening, Rise and Restore gives you exactly what you need when you need it for maximum health benefits. Formulated with more whole foods and plant-based ingredients, this system is the most comprehensive nutritional support ever offered by Youngevity. Rise is gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly and features nootropic cognitive support with energy and metabolism-boosting ingredients as well as mood-boosting components. It also provides phytonutrients for everyday antioxidant and immune support and cellular hydration support. Restore is also gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly, designed with restorative nutrients to help your body recover from the day's stressors, featuring circulation and cardiovascular support, ashwagandha for relaxation and stress relief, detox support, pre- and probiotics for good gut health, as well as an adaptogenic blend for reducing stress, anxiety, and fatigue. Together, these innovative research-driven formulas provide a full-circle approach to daily foundational nutrition for an active life, all in great-tasting new flavors that make this product an easy lifestyle addition you'll look forward to each day, to help set the tone for productive days and restful nights. As research continues to identify opportunities to improve health, Youngevity will be at the forefront of those discoveries. Our mission has always been to support your overall health. Now we're going even deeper to target and support your optimal health, wellness, and happiness. Welcome to a new era in Youngevity nutrition.